Hey y'all, how y'all doing? So I'm coming in to you guys because I have a question and I kind of really want your feedback. So if you watch this video and you watch the whole video and you have an opinion about this video, please leave your thoughts and comments down below because I really do want to hear about it. Last night, I was at the bar not too far from my house, and at about I don't know, I was probably there for maybe an hour, hour and a half, and after a couple of drinks, I'm ready to go home. So I told my honey, like, honey, I'm ready to go home, and then he was like, okay, let me just finish up this drink and smoke a cigarette, and we can go. And I'm like, okay. So while he said that, I stepped outside and I was just like looking around or whatever. And I don't think I wasn't even out there for 5 minutes when suddenly I see a whole bunch of police cars going by. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm pretty sure that I want to get home just in case it's something serious. Now, Lord and behold, we actually headed to my house, and when we get there, I cannot pull into the driveway because it's blocked off by like five cop cars. And I'm like, my goodness, what the heck is going on over here? And so I go around the back way, I go through the second driveway and I find a parking space or whatever. And before I get out of the car, I see one of my neighbors and I ask, like, man, what is going on? And so he tells me, he was like, well, apparently your upstairs neighbor caught her man cheating with her best friend. I'm like, wait a minute, what? My upstairs neighbor caught her boyfriend cheating with her best friend? And I'm thinking, still, y'all still do that? Like, y'all really still do that? Like, wow. In this day and age, people are still doing that. You are still being disrespectful enough to bring another woman into your home, into your bed, but not only another woman, but her best friend. When you got two kids by this woman and y'all are living together, are you serious? And I'm like, whoa. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, that's pretty messed up. And so I see stuff all over the parking lot. I mean, it looked like there was a war going on in the parking lot. I mean, stuff was every freaking where. So the neighbor, she's in one cop car. A guy is in another cop car. Another guy is sitting down, cuffed by the curb. So, needless to say, it went down when I wasn't at home, and I was sitting there thinking, like, dang, I knew I shouldn't have went. Really didn't even want to go out. I mean, I could have just, got my popcorn and just watched all this going on. But it was really, really sad, y'all. And it's sad that someone would be heartless enough, or I'm not even going to say be heartless enough because I don't know what their situation is. I don't know what they're going through. I don't know if they had conversations about the depth of their relationship as to where they're going, where they're being, what their future is going to be, or if they had issues in the past that they're trying to work on. I don't know that. So, because I don't know that, I cannot be judgmental or whatever. I mean, I can give my opinion, but I don't want to give a judgmental, overbearing opinion or whatever. But what I will say is that at some point, in your life, you got to stand up and you got to be mature and you got to be an adult when it comes to certain situations. And in this situation, I believe that you were just acting out of selfishness because you weren't thinking about your woman and you weren't thinking about the two beautiful little girls that you guys share. And I'm telling you, they have some beautiful little girls. I mean, I see them all the time. Or not all the time. I see them every once in a while. And so I'm just like, man, like, what is it about her? What did she do to you that you disliked so much that you want to betray and hurt her this way? And as a best friend, like, what kind of friend of you that you would want to hurt and betray her this way or whatever? Because Me personally, um, if we're friends or if we have mutual friends or if we're affiliated in any kind of way, now, if you're messing with somebody, I don't even want to look at that person. I'm not even going to look at that person. Even if I was like out here, if I was dating, if I was being a thotty body, whatever it is, whatever you want to call, whatever the goings on of the world is today, if that was the case, if that was the situation, I wouldn't want that. One, because I don't even want the drama, but two, because I have more respect for myself than that. I mean, I guess that's what it boils down to. And I'm thinking that it's really sad that you would rather ruin your relationship instead of taking the time to talk to your partner, to talk about what's going on, and to maybe think of ways that you guys can kind of fix or tweak it to make it better for you guys, or have the strength to walk away. And the only option, instead of doing either, the only option you saw was, I'm gonna just go ahead and mess with this girl. Like, man, that's low. I mean, I really think that's low. That is low. And I can think about the time when, like, my ex husband, when I found out that he was cheating, and I found out he was cheating with, he was cheating. I didn't know her or anything, and I found out that he actually had made a baby with her, and I was devastated over that. Like, is a whole nother level of portrayal. You feel bad when you don't know the woman and somebody cheat on you, but it's 10 times worse when this is your friend, your homegirl, like the one that know your secrets, the one that you kick it with, the one that probably babysit your kids, the one who knows your family, probably your mom, your dad, your sisters, your aunts, your aunties. Everyone, even your coworkers, somebody that's like really involved in your life. Now that's like losing two people at one time, because I honestly don't know how. You can come back from that. I'm sure that you can, with a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, a lot of love, a lot of understanding, a lot of compassion, and a lot of communication. But I don't even know if you will want to, because once I found out, like, he had a baby, personally, when I found out that my man had a baby with somebody else, for me, it was over. There was no coming back from that. Like, I had been pregnant or whatever by him, never. And then I ended up having like a stillborn by him a few months after I found out that he had. Or a little while after I found out that he had made a baby with somebody else. But it took me a long time to get over that, and my heart is really breaking for her. My heart goes out to her, and I just want her to know. I'm really thinking about just going upstairs, not to be in her business, but to, let her know that, as a woman, I've been through something similar. And, if you need a friend, which is probably the last thing she wants to hear, then, I'm here. Or even, I know you don't know me, but, even if you want to, take a couple of hours to get your mind right, I'm willing to babysit your kids for you, just because I understand what you're going through. I don't know. That could come across as kind of weird, since we've only seen each other in passing, never really introduced ourselves or whatever. But that's just how I grew up. I grew up in a way that, as women supported each other. If one woman was going through something, then they band together to help her go through it. I don't know if that's common these days. I really don't see it too often. Friends cut each other off all the time, like get mad and would rather stop talking to a person than really sit down and talk about what the issues is, and when it's something that can be like really minor. And I think that's crazy, because a lot of times a woman will have an issue with a woman when she should be having an issue with the man, and she'll forgive the man like 1,000 times, but the woman, she'll cut her off completely. It's like, there's no heart there. So I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking. And I gotta get back to doing what gotta be done. That's just my thoughts today. Just want to share that with you. And tell me, if you're a guy, or even if you're a guy, what would make you want to sleep with your girls? ex? Or what would make you want to sleep with your girl's best friend? And if you're a woman, how would you react to finding your guy with your best friend? I mean, personally, I probably wouldn't be able to tell a story because I'd be somewhere locked up because I would probably be that enraged. I don't know if I have enough self control to not be able to react in a situation like that. So hopefully I never go through anything like that. It's one thing to hear about somebody cheating on you, and is a completely different thing when you're seeing it with your own eyes. I'm out.